What's going on, guys? Yeah, it's Christina Aguilera with another video. There's two things that we shouldn't argue about unless it's in a controlled environment, and those two things are, before we get started,
I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the bag. Horse stock is attached. Head is matted black. Got the bushes black to match. Riding on.
So, the two things are religion and politics. There's a lot more, but those are the major ones that cause most of the hubbubaloo and frustrations between mankind. Listen, you don't need to go on YouTube and argue with Atheist69 and try to convince him that God's real. You don't have to do that. And more likely than not, he's not going to believe you and he's not going to change his mind. So quit it. Stop wasting your data, stop wasting your internet and your time for somebody that you shouldn't be arguing with. Like, look, there's ways and there's a time and place to argue about things that you feel passionate about, and Instagram and YouTube isn't one of them. You can't go out there trying to convince people that you've never met, increasing your anxiety, your frustrations, for the output and the impact to be zero. Second of all, in the relation to not arguing about religion, to each his home. What you believe in is what you believe in. What other people believe in is what they believe in. Leave them alone. Do what you gotta do. If somebody asks for your opinion and your advice or analysis on a topic, then give it to them in a nice, respectable manner. If they don't, then why are you pushing it on them? If there's a video that's on a touchy topic, dislike the video. Don't put in a comment there to proclaim your beliefs, because it ain't gonna help, man. It's not gonna make anything better. It's not gonna change the beliefs of those who are all on the internet. There's thousands and millions of people who are using the internet and watching those videos that you're watching, and not all of them are gonna believe you. So why go through the battle of liking, disliking, arguing, commenting on the things that aren't going to make a positive impact? If you're a person who wants to argue and discuss and debate and theorize things about religion, then do that in a controlled environment. Join a debate club. Be those people who actually go out and protest for a cause. Do it in a safe manner, please. We don't want any more arrests and missing women and, strange true criminal story cases where people just disappear because they stood up for something. Do everything in moderation, in a controlled manner, all right? Argue and debate in a respectful way to get your point across. Do it in a situation where your impact can make a difference, or rather your argument or debate can make an impact. The second thing is politics. You ain't Trump. You're not the king of Brunei. Stop posting your political views online and on Twitter. You gon' get arrested. It happens. It happens to a lot of people. There's no such thing as true freedom of speech. So get your point across either by actively playing a part in the political system, study, attain a degree, get up to the point where you can take parts into it, where you can make decisions. Or the second thing is go again, join a debate club, join a club or a group or a movement where you guys can do your things, can express your views, your beliefs. But internet, social media is not the place to do it. I mean, I've seen people who are very passionate about things, and don't lose your passion, but it's gotten them into a lot of trouble. Nowadays, people actually go to the airports and to different types of high security venues where the officers have the right, and do with most certainty, check your phone, check your Twitter feed, check your Instagram, check your social media to see your beliefs, to see what you're advocating. So the point being is that if they have the ability to go and check your phones, your Instagram, your social media feeds and all that, that means that these things are important. The way you express yourself really makes a difference and an impact on a day-to-day life, and how you're perceived by the community and by countries. Passport control, customs, your employer. People got fired for tweets they've put out 15 years ago. And I guess that would be the bonus thing, not to publicize not to publicize sensitive thoughts, sensitive issues and topics that are your thoughts. And if you feel strongly about the LGBT3 community, or if you don't love a certain race, then who told you to go and post that? What do you think? Are you the KKK? Are you trying to gather more members to your community? What are you benefiting by putting yourself out there and tweeting these very touchy topics and borderline racist and ridiculous things? You wanted a few likes, a few retweets? What is you doing? Don't do that stuff. Save yourself from getting arrested. Save yourself from going to jail, fighting, arguing on the internet. Live your life in peace. Follow what you believe in. Spoke when spoken to. Do the right thing. Russell Peters was here in the Middle East. Is he even funny anymore? I asked a few people. They're like, who is that? I was like, man, how you not know Russell Peters? Yeah, I didn't watch his show. Anyway, as always, do what it does, do what needs to be done, but what doesn't need to be done is posting and advocating things that nobody really asked you to do. Go and do it in the right situation, the right setting. You know, it'll save you a few years in prison. See y'all in the next one.
I just sprinkle dust in my car. Now I'm rolling. Pulled out, I'm pulling up. Yeah. Now I'm rolling. Baby sipping on my cup. Now she rolling.
It's a no from me.
You stupid.